What's goody, y'all? Welcome back to the Winner Circle, y'all. So today we're going to talk about 10 ways that demons try to attack the chosen ones. Awareness is key, okay? If you are not aware of something, then you don't know how to protect yourself against certain things or avoid certain things. Awareness is key. So we're finna get right into it, y'all. 10 ways that demons try to attack the chosen ones. And the first one is being poisoned. Because you are always protected and provided for. Man, comment in the comment section, I'm always protected and provided for. But because you are always protected and provided for, and you cannot be physically harmed, physically attacked as a chosen one, because you are here for a very special reason. You are here to raise the consciousness of others, raise the consciousness of humanity, help others, spread love, help other people live a better quality of life. You are so valuable to this world. You cannot physically be touched. You cannot physically be attacked. So demons try to attack you in other ways. And before we even get into it all the way, let's talk about demons. Let's talk about entities, low vibrations, and negative spirits. A lot of people, they hear the word demon, they think this is like some ghoul or goblin, some kind of monster creeping in the night. And 10 times out of 10, the demons be your family members. It'd be the low vibrational people. It'd be the people trying to hold you back. It'd be the people trying to keep you stagnant. It'd be the people trying to come against you. Then be your demons. Then be your low vibrational people. Then be the ones trying to prohibit you from walking in your calling, walking in your mission. Prohibit you from living your best life. Prohibit you from from answering the call when God tell you you need to start operating in your gifts and your talents and going after your dreams and opening up your businesses and pursuing your passions and pursuing your personal growth and development. And you just living a better quality of life. Preventing you from being the seer in the family, breaking generational curses. Then be your demons. It don't be some boogeyman off in the darkness. It don't be some poltergeist. If y'all don't know what a poltergeist is is something that your imagination conjures up, which is a real thing and which is very powerful. The more momentum you give it, the more you feed it, the more it feeds off of your energy. It feeds off of your belief system. If you believe that there's a boogeyman under that bed, guess what? You're gonna freak yourself out every night thinking that there's a boogeyman under your bed. That is a poltergeist. That's what your demons be. It don't be something in the dark. It don't be something under the ground in hell, so to speak, that's finna come and attack you. It be people that are closest to you in your life who are trying to prohibit you from living in your calling, prohibit you from doing the work that God is calling you to do. Okay, so that's what the demons be. It be your loved ones. It be your friends, your family members, your coworkers, people right next to you who are operating in such despair, who are operating in nothingness, who don't have any substance to them life. Y'all ever heard that saying, idle hands, idle mind, idle time is the devil playground? That's what that saying means. People who have no substance to them life, nothing but idle time, they get taken over by demonic entities, low vibration, demonic thoughts. And so they start wreaking havoc in other people's thoughts. That's what it means to have demonic entities trying to attack you and being involved in your world, okay? So here are 10 signs, y'all. 10 ways that demonic entities try to attack the chosen one. And the first one is being poisoned, okay? It is very, you have to be mindful as a chosen one that you are not taking food from any and everybody. Not everybody has your best interest. Not everybody is looking out for you. Not everybody want to see you win. Not everybody want to see you on your up and up. And people will make you sick. I know a handful of people who've gotten poisoned by friends that was hating on them. And let's talk about this. Y'all remember Shaquilla Robinson? And there's other people, I can't remember their names. I'll be talking to so many of y'all, I can't remember a lot of people's names. But man, book a session with me if you have not booked a session with me. Y'all know I'm a life coach. But anyways, there's been so many people who it wasn't just a random stranger. They didn't get kidnapped by somebody. They got poisoned. They got attacked. They got physically assaulted by their friends. And I say all of that to say you have to be mindful of the gifts that you're receiving, the food that you're receiving from people. Be careful about certain potlucks. Be careful about going to certain group events and certain parties. And again, you know, that's not to say you're supposed to live in fear, but I want you to be aware of these things. I want you to be mindful, because one of the top ways that the enemy tries to attack a chosen one is by poison, because they cannot physically harm you. So if they make a dish and you consume that by your free will, it's different from them physically attacking you. They're not able to physically attack you, physically touch you, physically harm you. So they do things in an inadvertent way. Let me know if you know what I'm talking about. If you know someone who's gotten poisoned by their friend. I know a gentleman who got poisoned by one of his closest friends. They were all at a club, at a night event or whatever, and they ordered some tacos at the event, and his closest friend put something in his tacos, and he damn near lost his mind. He wasn't in his right state of mind for 2 years. The poison didn't kill him, but his mind was so messed up. He was telling me he was constantly battling in his mind all the time, but the difference between reality and real life, fiction, what was actually happening in his world, what was not. It was so bad he was struggling to even maintain a relationship with his children. And the mother of the children, rightfully so, she was protecting her kids. You know, she wanted him to be involved, but she also knew that he wasn't all the way there. It literally it destroyed the relationship between him and his children, him being able to see his children without being supervised or having somebody there just to monitor his behavior with the children, because he literally was losing his mind. So be careful, because that's one of the number one ways that demons try to attack you, is by poison. And it could be food, it could be drinks, it could be you touching something, it could be there was another young lady I spoke to. She a demon tried to attack her by poison by asking her what kind of car she was driving. She was out somewhere and she was talking to this person. They was asking her what kind of car she was driving. She was parked in the wrong spot. She was like, really, how am I parked in the wrong spot? Needless to say, you know, to fast forward, she was walking to her car to go check out whatever was happening. And as she put her hand on the door, there was some kind of poison on the door to where she gripped. And as soon as it entered into her pores, into her vessels, she passed out. So be very careful, you guys. This is poison is a number one way people try to attack the chosen ones, because you have this big light, because you always have faith, because you just got this favor all over you. And it's not to say your life is not perfect, right? But because things seem to happen for you and arrive for you in the nick of time, perfect time, and you always figure things out, you just glide through life. You operating in that faith, and it shows. People really envy that. And some people will go to extreme lengths to try to get to you, okay? So just be mindful, stay alert, stay aware, and don't be accepting food, drinks from random people. We ain't bums out here. You ain't desperate for no food. You ain't desperate to have a drink, to have a stranger buy you a drink. And if a stranger does buy you a drink, you know, let it come from the bar. You know, it's okay to be sitting at a bar and someone says, hey, you know, her next round is on me or whatever. But if the drink is coming from that person, you don't know that person, absolutely not. But if you see the bartender whipping up everybody's drinks and they just give you one because, you know, oh, so-and-so said this drink is free, that's totally fine. But use your discernment, okay? Because that is a huge way that the enemy tries to attack the chosen one, is by poison, okay, you guys? Be careful. Be careful out here. And I know you'll be careful, okay? Use your discernment, okay? Number 2, the second way that demons try to attack chosen ones is dreaming of animals attacking you. Dreaming, if you have a dream of like a big black dog growling at you, chasing you, I mean, I'm talking vicious. I mean, more than enough teeth that they normally have. It's almost like a wolf kind of dog, or extremely vicious, drooling at the mouth. They're growling at you. You're walking backwards and you don't even know where the dog came from, or a snake hissing at you, and you, in your dream, you feel extremely fearful. This is a way that, you know, somebody is trying to attack you. This is a way that demons try to attack the chosen one, because again, they can't physically harm you, so they come to you in your mind. It's called mental oppression. Anytime you have a dream, and I have a lot of examples on this list of different kind of dreams that'll indicate you're under the enemy is trying to get you under mental oppression. But mental oppression is another huge way that the enemy and demons try to attack attack you because, again, you can't physically be touched. So if they can cause mental oppression, to cause you to second guess yourself, to cause you to lose your mind, to cause you to not really be in touch with who you are, in touch with reality, this is one of the ways to kick you off your rocker, get you out of your calling, and take you away from what God is here actually pulling you to do in your life. Okay, so if you find yourself having dreams of animals attacking you, vicious animals chasing you, vicious animals biting you, and I mean vicious, I'm talking gnarly animals, like actual beast mode, not your average neighborhood dog, not your average neighborhood snake, not your average neighborhood animal. I'm talking about a dog with like multiple heads, your gargoyle type of vibe, type animals in a dream, those type of vibes attacking you, and you're even if you just have it once, but if you're having this on multiple occasions, book a session with me, okay? I'm gonna help you clear that out. I'm gonna help you set yourself free, because I couldn't imagine waking up time after time having these kind of dreams that's causing some sort of mental oppression or sleep paralysis or anything like that. That is a huge way that demons try to attack the chosen ones, okay? So before I finish, y'all, if you're new to the Winner Circle and this is your first time seeing me, make sure you like, follow, subscribe, whatever platform you're watching this on. Become part of the Winner Circle, okay? Because you're going to get your life bossed up here. I'm going to drop so many gems on y'all. You're going to love it here. Welcome if you are new here. And if you've been rocking me for a minute, we locked in. You already know what's up. I love y'all. But the next one, number 3, the third way demons try to attack the chosen ones is tricking you into doing something that you wouldn't normally do, or going somewhere that you wouldn't normally go. And again, because you can't physically be touched, they try to play mind games with you. They try to manipulate you and trick you into doing things that let's go over here, let's go to this party. Whole time they're trying to set you up. Be mindful, you guys. If you're my age range, you ain't going to house parties. But again, you've got to be mindful. There was a woman too much stuff going on. There was a woman, I can't remember where I saw the story at, but she had graduated or something. No, she was opening up a business. And she had been working on her business for a few years, educating herself, getting things going, getting her LLC popping, getting her credit right to get these loans. She's spending time investing in herself. And the day of her grand opening, one of her closest friends invited her. They would have the grand opening, and one of her closest friends invited her to a party afterwards to continue the party. And when she got there, these people attacked her. Literally tricked her into her own demise, pretty much, and attacked her. Like what the hell? And later on, the friend that did it ended up getting arrested. This group of people ended up getting arrested, and they got spoken to. And one of the girls said, like, I was happy for her, but I was mad it wasn't me. Literally said this out of her own mouth. And I'm like, that is disgusting. That is disgusting behavior. That is just sick. So be mindful, because people will try to trick you and think that they're celebrating you. Whole time they plotting on you. They planning on your demise. They scheming against you. Comment in the comment section. Have you ever experienced this? Have you ever picked up on somebody plotting against you, or you could just feel like something wasn't right and you decided not to go over there, not to go over here. You know what? I'm gonna go home. Something don't feel right. Something don't sit right. Comment in the comment section so people know that this stuff is real. This stuff happens to people all the time. And I want to bring awareness to this, you guys. Awareness is key. So let us know your experiences. Let us know your stories. Even if it wasn't you, even if you know somebody who knows somebody, you heard something, let us know, because awareness is key. And as a chosen one, you are so precious. You are so valuable. You've got to be on your toes, okay? Because people want to see you fall. That's just the bottom line. We ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. People want to see you down, okay? Because you just so valuable. You're so gifted. You're so talented. You're so beautiful inside and out. People want to see you fall. So be mindful, okay, you guys? That is a huge way that demons try to attack the chosen ones, trying to trick you into doing something you wouldn't normally do, trying to trick you into going somewhere you wouldn't normally go, or trying to trick you and paint a picture like, oh, this is going to be great. This is for you. Da, da, da. If something doesn't feel right, because your intuition is through the roof. If you're a real chosen one, your intuition is through the roof. God got your back, period. Write in the comment section, God got my back. But God got your back. So God is going to give you a feeling of being uneasy or being unsettled. God is going to, your intuition is heightened. It's going to kick in like, you might catch yourself trying to reason with it. Should I go? Should I not? If you find yourself reasoning with it, that's an indication that you shouldn't go, that you shouldn't do this, that you shouldn't pursue this, you shouldn't do that. Because the moment you have to reason with it, something is up. Because when something is for the chosen one, inspired action is required. And inspired action comes from something that is just prompting you to do it and you don't have to question it. If you have to question it too much and reason it, question who's going to be there, question if you feel like being around this group, this crowd, that's a clear indication that you shouldn't go. That is your intuition kicking in. I promise you, God got your back, and God is going to send you nudges like, baby girl, don't do it. Son, don't do it. Don't fall for it. The enemy, demons will try to trick you into doing things that you shouldn't be doing, into going places that does not have your best interest for your demise, because you're so powerful, okay? You are extremely powerful. It is important that you guys pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention to those gut feelings. Pay attention when you feel those nudges of, nah, I shouldn't do it. Nah, I should not go over there. Pay attention, you guys, because people killing their friends, plotting on their friends, beating up their friends, jumping their friends, it's at an all-time high nowadays. And I don't know what's going on in this world. Like, people are losing their damn minds, for sure. They losing it. Moving on. Number 4, the fourth way that a demon will try to attack you, and this one is another dream, is if you dream about you eating unusual things. And I mean unusual things. If you dream about yourself like eating raw meat or eating guts or eating dead, like dead animals, and I don't mean like a steak or something. I mean you in a barn and you just taking a bite of a dead animal, feathers, leaf, fur all over it, intestines, you eating poop, feces. Did I have something else down there? Guts, anything of that nature. If you find yourself dreaming that you're eating something unusual, that's a demon trying to cause you mental oppression. That mental oppression is a number one way that demons try to attack the chosen ones. Get this in your head, you guys. Mental oppression, and it could come with fear, anxiety, depression, these kind of dreams that I'm telling you about. Those are all bundled into mental oppression. And this is how demons try to attack the chosen ones. Because again, you can't be physically attacked. You can't be physically harmed. So mental oppression is a number one cause of chosen ones being taken off their throne, taken off their pedestal because of the mental oppression. Could you just imagine if you've never experienced this, could you imagine constantly having dreams of you eating unusual things? If you have experienced this, it is important that you get in touch with me or find ways for you to become the master of your own mind. Okay? Because if you're having dreams about you eating feces, you eating raw meats, or you being forcefully fed to eat something, like someone is forcing you to like shoving stuff down your throat and you don't want to eat it and you're choking, that's mental oppression. That is the spirit. That is your mind catching up in the spirit. The spiritual realm telling you that demons are trying to attack you inadvertently in the spiritual realm. They can't physically attack you, so they're going to attack you in your mind. You're going to wake up out of it like, what the hell? You might wake up in fear. You might wake up in anxiety. You might wake up questioning yourself. You might wake up extremely fearful. If you have dreams that you are eating unusual things, raw meats, dead animals, feces, or being force-fed something, that is a sign of a demon trying to cause you mental oppression, okay? Take note, be aware, don't be scared, because you can't be touched. You can always do mind over matter, because a demon cannot physically touch you. Can't nothing physically. Again, comment in the comment section. I'm always protected and provided for. But it is key for you to be aware of mental oppression so you know how to be the master of your own mind, okay, you guys? The next one. The fifth way that demons try to attack the chosen one is manipulation, you guys. Manipulating you into thinking you're not as powerful as you really are. If you have a friend around you who's constantly like, you're not that good. What? Don't get off your high horse. Or if you got somebody in your life that's constantly trying to humble you, yeah, they're being influenced by demonic entities. They're being influenced by negative energies. If somebody is constantly trying to humble you instead of uplift you, instead of boosting you up, I always tell people, like, I be on the phone, y'all know I'm a life coach. I be on the phone with people. I be talking to my friends, my family, and the first thing people say is, not to sound cocky, but I I don't want to sound like I'm too into myself, but this is and I have to stop people dead in their tracks. Like, hold on, stop doing that. You do not have to you don't have to apologize for your greatness when you around me, when you on the phone with me. I want you to be cocky than a motherfucker. Be cocky. Wear your crown. Do not minimize yourself. Do not dim your light. People are dimming their lights but just by saying that. Not to sound cocky, not to sound too self-centered, there's a difference between being like arrogant and being confident and knowing who the fuck you are. You don't got to be arrogant, but you don't have to give me a disclaimer on why you think you good at something. Absolutely not. So if you got people in your life who are constantly trying to humble you, constantly trying to tell you that you're not that great, telling you not to flatter yourself, telling you not to do this, not to do that, trying to manipulate you into thinking that you are not as powerful, not as good, not as strong, not as talented as you are, yeah, they're being operated by demonic entities, demonic influence, negative influence. That's all it is. Negative influence. And they're projecting their own negativities onto you. Be cocky. You don't have to apologize for being good at something. You don't have to apologize for your gifts. You don't have to say, sorry, not to toot my own horn, but the world teaches us to say, not to toot toot that motherfucker. Beep, 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 toot it. You are here to shine your light, not to dim your light. If you got people around you dimming your light, manipulating you, trying to make you seem like you're not as good as you think you are, demonic influence, negative influence, demonic entities. That's what they're being ran by. Okay. They're trying to manipulate you into thinking and to dimming your light, trying to get you to settle down so you're not operating in your gift. A demon know when they're around a chosen one. They know who you are right away. They know who you are right away. As soon as you hit the scene, they're like, oh, they're go one of God's people. they're go one of God's favorite ones. They're go one of God's chosen ones. Let me try to disguise myself so they don't know who. They know who you are before you even know who you are. As a child, you might have had an inkling that you was different, that you might have had this burning desire in your heart that you was going to be famous, seen, well-known, helping people, something in the public eye, something changing people's lives, but you didn't know what it was because you were just a child. There's adults that were around you who knew who the fuck you are before you knew who you are. They knew who you were. A demon knows when they see a chosen one. A demon can smell you before you even enter the building. They be like, okay, I know. They get the itch and they get the sweat and they get to, you start ruffling their feathers because they don't know how to act around you. They're not allowed to touch you, but they know you can sniff them out too, because the moment you witness them, the moment you see them, the moment you see the fakeness, the phoniness, the lies, the scheming, remember, as a chosen one, you bring truth to the environment. Comment in the comment section, I bring truth to the environment, because you bring truth to the environment and the mask got to fall off. The facade's got to fall off. It scares demons. You ruffling their demons. You flustering them. They know who you are as soon as you step on the scene. So the only thing they can do is to try to make you feel bad. Is to try to manipulate you into making you think that you don't look good. You don't smell good. You're not as talented as you think you are. And if you fall for it, you fell victim and you fell right into the trap. You've dimmed your light. You've allowed an outside entity to tell you who the fuck you are. And at the Winner Circle, we don't do that. You know who you are. Walk in your power. That's why it is so important for you not to seek validation from outside people. The moment you seek validation from outsiders, you open up the door for manipulation. You open up the door for somebody to manipulate you and to trick you into thinking you're not who you really are. It is important to ground yourself and know who you are in the kingdom of God. Know who you are, okay, you guys? That is extremely important. That is a huge thing that the demons try to do to attack the chosen one, is manipulating you into thinking you are not who you are, you're not who you think you are, you're not who God said you are, and you're not as strong and powerful and gracious and impactful as you really are. Okay, you guys, it is important. Don't seek outside validation from people. If you need a boost, book a session with me. If you need a boost, talk to other chosen ones. If you need a boost, if you need validation, any kind of confirmation, talk to people who are operating in their greatness, because people who are operating in not their greatness, they ain't gonna do nothing but bring them down. Bring you down. I mean, they can't do nothing but bring you down. People who are already up, they can't bring you down because they up. People who are down can only bring you down. If you need any kind of boost, any kind of love, you need an extra pep in yourself, talk to me, talk to a chosen one, talk to people who are up. Talk to people who you know have your best interests, okay? But you got to know who you are on the inside. Know who you are. You are phenomenal, okay? I love y'all so much. You are so wonderful. Don't let nobody manipulate you or try to humble you. Humble. What's the definition of being humble anyway? What's the definition of being humble? Something like, you from the street. I don't know the textbook definition. I can't remember it word from word. But when I read the definition, I was like, ugh. And the entire world got us to walking around talking about be humble, be humble. I cannot write it in the comment section. Somebody look up what humble is. The dictionary definition. Or if you already know, let us know what the word humble means. And I guarantee you're going to look at that like, ugh. Because I remember looking at it and I was like, I will never say I'm humble again. It's the world trying to humble you. The world trying to make you feel less than. And it doesn't mean you cocky or arrogant. You can not be cocky and arrogant, but that don't mean you have to diminish yourself to being humble. Don't let people humble you, okay? Know who you are, you guys. Know who you are. Number 6. The sixth way demons try to attack the chosen ones is if you have dreams that you are falling. Have you ever had a dream? And I don't mean like you fell off a bed, or you fell off a couch, or you were skateboarding and you fell off the rail or something. I'm saying you're having a dream that you're falling, and it's like endless falling. You don't even know where you're falling from. You don't even remember like falling, jumping off a cliff or bungee jumping or anything like that. You're just falling and falling and falling and falling to no end. And it's just like, you're just falling. There is no end. There is no destination. There is no splat. You're just falling, 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 falling. This is something that causes another form of mental oppression. This is another way of mental oppression that a demon tries to get to you psychologically. Because what happens is when you're in a dream, when you're in that dream state and you're constantly falling, you're losing sight of who you are. You're losing focus of who you are. You're losing focus of where you are, where you belong, where you come from, and you're falling out of yourself pretty much. And sometimes in the dream, that's what you'll see. You might, as you're falling, you might look up and see yourself, but you're falling beneath yourself. If you've ever had a dream like that, let us know, you guys, in the comment section. If you've ever experienced this, or if you heard stories about this, let us know. Okay. People want to know your experiences, and we are all learning and sharing and growing here. This is a safe place for all of us. Okay. But if you have a dream that you're just endlessly falling, you don't know where you're falling from, and you're just falling from me. Falling. That's another way that a demon tries to attack the chosen one. It's causing you mental oppression. You might wake up like, what the hell? Like I was just falling and falling and falling. And then you go about your day and you feel uneasy. You feel unsettled. You don't feel rooted because you've been falling all night. You don't feel rooted. Huge red flag. That a demon is trying to cause you mental oppression, is trying to attack you. Because remember, they can't physically touch you. But if they can cause you mental oppression, if they could cause you to second guess your sanity, they got you right where they need you. Okay? And sometimes you might have to battle with yourself in your mind. Like, this is not real. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. And it's okay to tell yourself it's okay. That self-talk is good for you. That self-talk is healthy for you. Okay? Give yourself positive self-talk. A lot of the times, when we got negative self-talk, that's just low vibration thinking, negative entities trying to imprint themselves in your mind. Debunk all of that with positive self-talk. Positive self-talk is so good. It's so healthy. Talk yourself up. Talk yourself up into a good state of mind. Talk yourself out of negative thoughts. Talk to yourself, okay? Don't listen to yourself. Talk to yourself. Tell yourself who you are. Tell yourself all the great things about you. Tell yourself everything you've accomplished. Tell yourself all the things you're going to accomplish. Remind yourself of who you are, okay? You got this, okay? The seventh one, y'all. The seventh way a demon tries to attack the chosen ones is scamming. And I don't mean just, oh, you got scammed. You got scammed like somebody, you know, did something, got your bank account number and probably, you know, spent some funds or whatever. I don't mean that kind of scamming. I mean them involving you in a scam. And it could look something like this around tax season. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This be a good one. Around tax season. Oh, let me create a fake W-2 for you. You can, you know, my homegirl did it and she got like $3,800 back. You know, the homie, he create fake tax documents. You go up here to H&R Block or whatever. You file your taxes, you gonna get it back. That's a demonic entity trying to get you hemmed up. Because yeah, Sharkeisha and them probably did it. Jose and them probably did it. Little cousin Ray Ray and Boom Boom and them probably did it, and supposedly they didn't get caught up. But the moment you do it, you finna get caught up. You finna get wrapped up. You finna get hemmed up. The IRS gonna have you hemmed up. You might be looking at some jail time, or you might be getting audited, and you can't get taxes back for like 3 to 5 years now until they clear your name. Don't do it. The enemy will try. A demon will try to entangle you into a scam, into a scheme. Or they might try to tell you, you know what, you could sell your kid's social security number to over here and you're going to get twice the money back. Don't do it. Or, oh, you know what, you could just deposit this into your checking account and then you ain't got to do nothing. You ain't got to spend something. Just deposit this check and then withdraw the same amount. And all we doing is moving money around. It's innocent. Don't do it. If somebody is trying to involve you in a scheme, in a scam, a quick way to get some money, moving money around, doing this, swindling this, finessing this, don't do it. You should be upset. You should get offended. That's a personal attack on you. You should get upset because somebody is trying to question your intelligence. Somebody is trying to attack your moral compass, your morals, your values. Get offended. I would take it very personal if I was you. Do I look like Boo Boo the Fool? I'm not out here scamming with y'all. And as a matter of fact, don't come with me. Don't come to me with that stuff again. That's exactly what I would say. I would check them exactly where they stand. I would be if I were y'all, I would be very offended if someone came to me. And let me know in the comment section. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. People be scheming around tax season. People be trying to get you to sell their social security numbers. People be trying to get you to deposit checks over here and do this and do that. Move money around. Claim this, claim that, do this, do that. Don't do it. That is a direct attack on you to get you hemmed up. You don't want to get hemmed up, especially behind nobody else. How much is your freedom worth? Not that $3,500 that they're trying to get you. I know that. Book a session with me. I can teach you how to make $3,500 quick. Do not sell yourself short for a quick way to get some money and get hemmed up. Okay? Do not do it. God always got your back. If you need money, book a session with me. If you need money, and if you don't got money to book a session, say this affirmation. My bank account is growing in finances with each passing day. My bank account is growing in finances in each passing day. Get in the mirror, talk to yourself, start manifesting money, start fixing your relationship with money. Tell God, God show me how to fix my money problems. God show me show me the solution to pay my bills. God show me, because there's a solution to every problem. And that's not an opinion, that's a fact. There's a solution to every problem. So don't be out here scheming with these people. Don't get hemmed up. Don't get caught up, because they get you caught up. That's what they want to do. You cannot operate in your mission if you in jail, baby. Yeah, you're going to be preaching to people. You can be talking to people in there, but you're not going to be living in your calling. You're not going to be living in your freedom, living in your abundance. You're not going to be living in none of that. Do not get caught up by these people, okay? They don't have your best interest. Anybody coming to you with a scheme, a swindle, a finesse, they don't have your best interest. They don't give a damn about you. And you should be very offended. You should take it very personal. I would cut somebody off if they came to me with a scam like that. Oh, you want to? Girl, bye. Boy, bye. You don't care about my well-being. You don't care about my freedom. And then because I'm a mother, you don't care about my children. Cut you out of my life. It's not okay. Do not get hemmed up with these demons out here swindling people, scamming people, because they want you to be hemmed up. They want you to get caught up. Okay? Moving on. What is the next one? Oh, okay. So number 8, you guys, the 8th way that demons try to attack the chosen ones is if you are having dreams that you are being, that you are blindfolded or surrounded by complete darkness. If you're having dreams that you're blindfolded, surrounded by nothing but darkness, you can't see anything, and you're trying to feel your way out of it. You blindfolded, you can't see nothing, or you're not blindfolded and it's just complete darkness. You don't know where you are. You don't know how you got there. You don't know what's in the environment. It's just darkness. That's a demon causing you mental oppression. And you're going to wake up feeling like you're on the wrong path. You're going to be questioning all your decision making. You're going to be questioning the people around you. It causes darkness in your life, because you're going to start feeling like you can't trust nothing that's going on. You're going to start feeling like nothing is working out for you. You're going to start feeling like that darkness is going to start to bleed into your reality. And again, because you cannot be physically touched, mental oppression, attacking your mind. Attacking your mind. And that's the top way a demon tries to attack you, is attacking your mind, attacking your mental health. Because everything, when your mind is messed up, everything is messed up. When your mind is healthy, everything around you is healthy. So a demon tries to attack the mind, tries to oppress your mind in order for you to fall into their traps. Okay. So that's a huge red flag that there's a demon. It could be a demon. It could be somebody, trying to put a spell on you. And this applies to all of these. Somebody trying to put a spell on you, somebody wishing negativity on you. If you've been going to like psychics or whatever, and they phony, they false, they fake prophets, and they feeding you information, feeding you fear-based knowledge, you surrounded by darkness in those dreams, start questioning who's around you. Start questioning people's intentions around you. Start questioning if you keep going to get readings and going to this psychic, start questioning their intentions. Start questioning their integrity. Start questioning who they really are. Because that is a huge way that demons attack you. Because again, they can't physically touch you. But that mental state of mind, they'll try to have you fucked up. You feel like you losing your mind? Yeah, they'll try to have you messed up. Okay, so pay attention, you guys. Awareness is key. None of this is to scare you, but awareness is key. And you can change anything that you're aware of, but if you're not aware, you can't change it. But if you're aware, you can change anything. You're the chosen one, baby. You is that. You the end all be all. You the shit. Know who you are. Okay. All right, you guys. The next one. Number 9. The ninth way demons try to attack you is preying on your downfalls, preying on your weaknesses, and preying on your voids. Okay. So it is very important that you guys know who to vent to. It is very important that you know who to talk to. It's very important that you know who to not share your vulnerabilities with. Okay. Because we all been there, done that. When people you open up to somebody and then they use it against you, they throw it back in your face. Well, a demon is probably going to take it a little bit further and be a little bit manipulative, manipulative with it. And what that might look like is, let's say you open up to someone, maybe it's a new friend, and you guys are just getting to know each other. You guys are sharing stories about childhood, and you're starting to feel like, okay, like I got this friend, male or female, I got this friend. We've been opening up to each other. Things have been going great. And you open up to them one day about like, I got daddy issues. My dad was never there for me. He didn't do this, and this. And that person takes a mental note on what you said. He didn't do this, and this. And next thing you know, that person is doing those exact 3 things that you mentioned your dad never did. That person is trying to purposely, intentionally fill a void. It's not genuine. It's not authentic. When somebody genuinely fills a void, it's just who they are, and they're not honing in on what's missing in your life. They're just showing up as themselves, and it makes you content. They're not honing in on the problem. They're not honing in on the absence of something. When you find somebody honing in on the absence of something, they're trying to present themselves. They're looking at your problem and they position themselves to be the only person to fulfill that emptiness in you. They position themselves to be the only person with the answers of where you're seeking. They position themselves to be the only person who knows how to fill that slot that you said is empty. That's manipulative. Because once they fill that void, that it creates an emotional attachment because you're like, oh my God, this person is so great. I've never had this in my life and And then next thing you know, they start manipulating you. They start love bombing you and then pull it away and then love bombing you again and pull it away and giving you a little bit and then pulling it away and making you emotionally distraught. Because they're feeding in, they're tapping on that emptiness. They're feeding on that void that you have. If you never got hugs, you never got attention from your dad, from your mom, or whatever the case may be, wherever your void is, whatever your weakness is, whatever you got going on, and they start flooding you with that specific thing, you're going to feel so good. But then when they pull it away or they use it against you, do this for me. And if you don't, they stop giving you that love, that attention, those hugs, or whatever the case may be. It creates an emptiness in you. And now you're going to be seeking that validation to keep that love going, to keep that attention going, to keep that fulfillment going. And now they're playing a game with you. You're the puppet, they're the puppet master. Be aware, you guys. Be aware, be mindful of who you venting to, who you letting know where your downfalls are, what your insecurities are, what your vulnerabilities are. Be careful, because not everybody have your best interest. And some people want to capitalize off of your weaknesses, off of your vulnerabilities, okay? So if you see someone, again, it's different if someone just shows up in your life or shows up for you and naturally who they are, you just feel content because of who they are, versus someone showing up and specifically filling a slot that you let them know that was empty, okay? There is a huge difference. And remember, you guys, awareness is key. The 10th way that demons try to attack the chosen ones is dreaming that you're locked in a cage or being tied up. And again, a lot of these are dreams because you can't be physically touched. But if they can cause mental oppression, yeah. If they can affect your mind, affect your train of thought, affect your state of mind, then they got you exactly where they need you to be. But if you're having dreams that you are locked in a cage, this is spiritual restriction. If you're tied up, spiritual restraint, okay? And if you feel spiritually restrained, then you guys already know we're spiritual beings before we're physical beings. And as a chosen one, you got these spiritual gifts in helping other people. So if they can restrict you spiritually, restrain you spiritually, then they got you. They feel like they got you exactly where they need you. It is important, if you're having these dreams, wake up, speak positive to yourself, remind yourself that's just a dream. You are not your dreams. You are not. And you're going to have to get in touch with me. Okay. Book a session with me if you need help with any of these things. But if you're not able to book a session or whatever, a good way is to you start to feel that depression come on because of these dreams, and you start to feel like your dreams are flooding and bleeding into your reality. Start talking to yourself. Start reminding yourself who you are. Get in the mirror and start telling yourself who you are. Remind yourself of who you are, okay? But if you're having dreams that you are locked in a cage, that you tied up, you're in some kind of bondage, somebody is, some demon, some entity, some negative person, some low vibration person is trying to not physically, spiritually restrain you. It's trying to spiritually keep you in bondage, okay? So awareness is key, you guys. Those are all the 10 signs that I have for you. That's a demon is trying to attack you. Be careful, you guys. Be mindful. Awareness is key, but you got this. Remember, God got your back. As long as you want, just stay on your toes. Just stay mindful. Stay aware, okay? You ain't no boo-boo the fool. You got this. I love y'all, and I'll see you next time at the Winner's Circle.